This week in gaming history.
Hello and welcome to Gaming History.
To the world of Pokémon.
Pokémon.
Isn't that what Oak says? Welcome to the world of Pokémon.
It's
been a
I
long
was gonna
time since I
actually
played this
write Pokemon.
Let's see if my phone's alive. No, my phone is too dead. I cannot change the title.
I can do
Sweet. This new phone I got, and only like one cord in my house works on
it. What a great theme song.
it. It's really so good. Ponyta? Everybody loves Ponyta. Squirtle.
Oh weird, there's a thing for Pokemon Red/Blue or Pokemon Red.
Mmm.
We're just playing
Weird.
Pokemon Red.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokémon.
Oh yeah.
There we go. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. Surrounded by creatures called Pokemon. People of Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study them. What would you use Pokemon for?
Oh, pet for sure.
Like, you think I would probably eat some Pokemon too.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure there's some delicious ones.
This game came out September 28th, 1998 on the Game Boy, developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo.
Bunch of freaks.
He's been your rival since you were a baby.
I would love to see some baby rivals.
For sure. Like Maggie's rival on The Simpsons. Gerald,
Oh,
the
yeah.
baby with one eyebrow.
Yeah. Rival. Oh wait, I'll definitely know who it is.
That I remember now. Wow, you're an idiot. Yeah, that was your grandson, Professor Oak.
I think he's a very old man. He might have a touch of dementia.
I guess so.
Yeah. When you spend every waking moment of your life studying Pokemon,
And he seems to be kind of
the
cheering
name of
for
your
you,
grandchild is
not his own grandson. Wow, he shrunk you.
Yeah. Let's watch the battles.
Imp is playing
playing the
this.
SNES.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Is this the one? No, this is the PC. Maybe it's one of the newer games where you can like watch battles on the TV. Or
Oh,
this is it?
I don't remember that.
Movie on TV. Four boys are walking on railroad track. He's watching Stand,
Stand by me, yeah.
I better go too. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. It would be crazy if this story led to me finding a dead body down by the train tracks. Rival's house. Yo, Gramps isn't around. Gramp. Those are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We've never played this game on stream before. This is hugely influential.
I do love it.
It's pretty cool.
I really liked Let's Go as well, because it was just a better feeling version of it.
Right. Yeah, they got remade into Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee on the Switch.
Yeah.
It was released in Japan 2 years earlier in 1996.
Wow.
And they had Pocket Monsters Red and Green.
Yeah.
And Pocket
No
Monsters
Blue?
Pocket Monsters Blue came out a few months later in Japan.
Huh. I don't know how to make Professor Oak shop. Calling all Pokemon trainers, the elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Indigo Plateau. Huh.
It was designed and directed by Satoshi Tajiri, who has been called one of the most influential developers of video games.
Because he made this?
Yeah, and he's like a
Right.
co-president of Game Freak and
Right.
like majorly spearheaded this.
Huh.
Like Yeah, it was like the the biggest force behind making these games
Right.
and making them a phenomenon.
And Pokemon is, yeah, it's a phenomenon. It's not games. It's like huge in movies and cards and TV shows and comics and Pokemon's
Yep.
big everywhere.
Yeah.
And Gary's such a prick in this game. Just wait. Here, Grim. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside the Pokeballs. I like that he lets you choose your Pokemon before his own grandkid.
Yeah, I know. He does not like his own grandkid.
His grandkid sucks.
Be patient, rival. You can have
Yeah.
one too.
This is always who I like best.
Really?
Yeah.
I always went with Charizard and
You're a
Charmander.
Charmander guy?
Yeah.
I don't like Squirtle.
Turtle,
Even
tiny
though
turtle.
Blastoise is really cool. I'm gonna stick with the one that I like.
Bulbasaur Seed. What does the Charmander say though?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
Lizard.
Hot places. He's a lizard.
I like
Just a
that.
lizard.
Squirtle specifically calls it a tiny turtle.
Yeah. He's the tiny turtle Pokemon. Who do you think planted seed in the Bulbasaur at birth?
Yeah.
A really energetic Bulbasaur.
Does your rival take the one that's like stronger, like that is strong against your element?
Oh yeah, that's all in here. Yeah, he'll definitely take fire.
Right.
Lil
Putt.
Oh. Lil Stinko.
Spots.
He's Lil Stinko. I never give my Pokemon nicknames. I hate doing it. It's too much pressure. And now he has to live up to that nickname? That's not fair to my Pokemon. So I just have to make sure I'm like 1 level higher than him by the time I fight him.
Right. Wait, let's check out our Pokemon.
Oh, I gotta fight him before we level at all? Oh no.
What a great battle entry graphic.
For sure. It's so good. And it's good battle music.
Yeah, the music's fantastic.
I don't know whoever uses Growl on these shitty early Pokemon. Uh-oh, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh, critical hit?
Oh shit.
I also got a critical hit. Uh-oh. He's just gonna keep growling at me. Every time he growls is another time he can't hit me.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Stupid guy. Oh, but I'm very weak.
Yeah, I still got. Oh no. At least.
Oh no!
Oh no. Like 5 or 6 more hits. Oh no.
He only has 2. Oh, that was a good
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh.
Growling. Come on, Stinko, you got this.
Yeah.
Fight baby animals against each other.
That was a close one.
I don't know if Pokemon yet at this point had like nature to them, where like some Pokemon were just stronger by virtue of being lucky and getting a good number.
Hmm.
Alright. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. Gramps.
Ramps.
Alright.
Satoshi Tajiri pitched the concept of Pokemon to Nintendo staff in 1990 and was met with skepticism.
Crazy.
They believed his ideas were too ambitious and found it difficult to see the appeal. However, Shigeru Miyamoto saw great potential in the idea and convinced the company to go ahead with the project. And I know Satoshi Tajiri considered Miyamoto to be his mentor as well.
I bet a lot of people would love to have Miyamoto be their mentor,
Yeah.
but he actually worked closely with him.
The initial concept for Pokemon stemmed from the hobby of insect collecting.
Oh yeah, that's fun. I think that's how Miyamoto always phrased it when he talked about it. Collecting insects as a child.
Yeah.
Fucking Rattata.
He thought kids could relate with the Pokemon by individually naming them and then controlling them to represent fear or anger as a good way of relieving stress.
Oh, weird. That's fun.
Pokemon never bleed or die in battle, though, only faint. That was a very touchy subject to Tajiri, as he did not want to further fill the gaming world with pointless violence.
There's definitely some moves that would kill people in Pokemon, I think.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. Give me a sample. Give me a free potion. It's just a drug dealer.
The idea for trading Pokemon was inspired by frustrations Tajiri had while playing Dragon Quest II. He was trying to get an item that could only be obtained by a rare drop from an enemy, but he wasn't able to acquire it.
I wanted to trade it from a friend.
His friend got 2 of that rare item, and Tajiri wished that he could trade for him.
And Pokemon came out of that. It's such a grindy game.
Yeah, it was before RPGs.
Like, you're grinding to get stronger, you're grinding to just collect guys, you're grinding to do everything. Pretty sure I know my route, though. I go after this. Once I get to this town, I go to the left and catch a Nidoran. Because Nidoran is the best Pokemon. But first I have to get this old guy to show me how to catch Pokemon. Oh, what?
In the Japanese version, the main characters are named after Satoshi and Miyamoto.
Oh, interesting. Miyamoto is the rival?
I don't know. It doesn't actually say. It just says the main character was named after Tajiri himself as Satoshi, and his longtime friend, role model, mentor, and fellow Nintendo developer Shigeru Miyamoto as Shigeru.
They won't let me buy anything. I have to walk. Even to start this game, you just have to walk back and forth between 2 towns. This feels like Linda again. I remember when I was a kid playing this game, I thought there was ways to like time your button presses so you would always get a critical hit or block or.
That's awesome.
I'm sure it was all absolute bullshit.
A team of fewer than 10 people conceived the designs for all 151 Pokemon.
Wow. It looks so similar.
Atsuko Nishida created designs for Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, and many others.
Oh,
She is friends with the guy with Chokan, who runs 84 Hashi, and cool. She designed the mascot for 84 Hashi.
I think she also did the art for the original run of Pokemon cards, and if you can get her artwork cards, they're worth a fucking fortune.
Wow.
I think I'm getting weaker as I go. There we go, now I'm stronger again.
It was originally called Capsule Monsters.
Pokemon is such a good name, it's a good thing they changed it.
Yeah, and they talked about Capumon.
And, that's a weird name.
I'm calling it Capumon, yeah.
Capumon. I feel like Digimon would still have just been called Digimon if it was Capumon.
Tajiri always thought Nintendo would reject his game, but the games turned out to be a success, something Tajiri and Nintendo never expected, especially because of the declining popularity of the Game Boy.
Right.
Music was composed by Junichi Masuda. He used the 4 sound channels of the Game Boy to create both the melodies and the sound effects of the Pokemon.
The sound effects of the Pokemon are so bad.
Oh, yeah. But it's so weird, though, that when the show came out, they decided that Pokemon say their own names over and over again.
Yeah. So what's the definitive, do Pokemon say their name, or do Pokemon just growl?
Well, I feel like I don't know, but I never actually played another Pokemon game after this game.
Wow.
I don't know, I got my fill of Pokemon. I loved it, and I was obsessed with it while I was playing it, but
you only needed one.
Yeah, I was like, that's enough.
And you never played it again either.
No.
That's crazy.
But I assume in the later Pokemon games they say their names.
They don't in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Huh. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Well, you're almost dead.
I'm almost dead. But I'm also in town. And then the old man has to show me how to catch a Pokemon. And then I can go to the area next to Victory Road to catch my Nidoran. There's just some really cool Pokemon, too.
Yeah, they're great designs.
Like, there's always ones that you want to have in your team at the end that you have to, like, really figure out how to get.
Yeah.
Great. I think I know how to get everyone I want now, but, you know. Times have changed. Oh, wait, I need to go get Pokeballs. But first I need this guy to talk to me. Yes, I'm in a hurry. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, so to create more interest, Tajiri revealed an extra Pokemon called Mew.
Oh, secret Pokemon.
He believed would create a lot of rumors and myths about the game and kept the interest alive. He nailed it. It really, at that time, it felt like such a mythical thing. But Mew was originally added by Shigeki Morimoto as an internal prank and was not intended to be exposed to consumers.
Oh, crazy.
But then Nintendo later decided to distribute Mew through a Nintendo promotional event.
Right.
That was the only way to get it. But then in 2003, a glitch was discovered which allowed players to obtain Mew without relying on official Nintendo events. That's not the glitch I used, for sure. I was done playing it by 2003.
Right. You used just a cheat to
I used some kind of Game Genie or something. I don't know what the hell it was.
Yeah, my peak Pokemon playing was like grade 8, grade 9 time, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Grade 7. I remember.
Oh, I'm fucked.
I remember being in grade 7 for sure, playing it.
I'm so screwed. I shouldn't have gone this way.
Tough Pidgey.
Well, he's still gonna have his Charmander too. That's gonna be level 10.
Oh, this is your rival already?
This is my rival.
I wasn't watching.
Sand Attack is my most hated attack in these fucking games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just never gonna be able to hit again.
Yeah, exactly. You might have to run if you can.
You can't run from a trainer battle.
Oh shit. During the translation process, it became apparent that simply altering the text from Japanese to English was impossible. The games had to be entirely reprogrammed from scratch due to the fragile nature of the source code.
That's crazy.
Therefore, the games were based on the more modern Japanese version of Blue, because Blue came out third in Japan, and it was actually you could only get it through the magazine Koro Koro Comic.
Cool.
It was a mail order special edition. But because of that, it was a bit more modern than the Japanese versions. Like we got slightly more modern versions.
Huh.
Nintendo allegedly
Alright.
spent over $50 million on promotion in North America, fearing that the series would not be appealing to American children.
That's crazy.
Huh. The Western localization team warned that cute monsters may not be accepted by American audiences, and instead recommended they be redesigned and beefed up.
Oh, sexy tiger.
The then president of Nintendo, Hiroshi Yamauchi, refused and instead viewed the game's possible reception in America as a challenge to face. Yeah, I guess it makes sense why they came out 2 years after they did in Japan, because they had to be entirely reprogrammed.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, the original game just was programmed in a way that, like, English characters just wouldn't work or something?
I
or?
guess. It says, yeah, the fragile state of their source code.
Weird. There's nothing along here. Cool. I believe that if you're playing Pokemon Blue version, this all looks blue, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I might quickly start a blue game before we end with Pokemon just to see.
Yeah. 2 years after Red and Green came out in Japan, Nintendo released Pokemon Yellow, an enhanced version of Red and Blue.
Right.
The game was designed to resemble the anime series more.
You could have Pikachu follow you around in that game.
That's right, and Pikachu was your starter Pokemon, with the rival starting with Eevee. Interesting.
That is cool.
So that's where the Eevee...
Pikachu is a terrible starting Pokemon.
Yeah.
But Eevee, that's a great starting Pokemon, so...
Some non-player characters resemble those from the anime, including Team Rocket's Jesse and James.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. Alex has been saying things.
Oh, Pokemon-related things.
Alex is obsessed. Oh, right. He said by letting his grand pick pick second, he's ensuring a type advantage. It's nepotism.
That's true. So he's actually, the granddad is helping his grandkid out. But, I mean, he's helping me make a better friend for life by letting me choose mine first.
Alex remembers thinking it was a game about capturing different types of cats using a vacuum from the commercials.
That'd be a great game. Jeez. It takes so long to level up here. I gotta find a better place to level up my Nidoran.
Pikachu could grow to love or hate the player based on their actions in Yellow.
I wonder what you have to do to make your Pikachu hate you.
Fainting frequently.
Oh. If your Pikachu catches a case of the vapors, he's gonna hate you forever.
Red and Blue both ended up at an 88% on game rankings.
It'd be crazy if they had different percentages.
Yeah. IGN gave it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a perfect first RPG.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... Oh, God, I gotta catch a Weedle too, don't I? If I want to get myself a Beedrill.
Pokemon Red and Blue set the precedent for what has become a blockbuster multi-billion-dollar franchise.
Yeah. And Nintendo doing so well nowadays is partially because of Pokemon, too. Like, they only survived some hard years because they had this cash cow.
Yeah. In 1997, Pokemon in Japan, it sold 3.65 million copies, which made it the country's best-selling game of the year, surpassing Final Fantasy VII.
Wow.
And by the end of 1997, 7 million units had been sold in Japan. And in 1998, 1,739 units in the sold in
Holy
Japan.
shit. So it is exponentially growing.
No, wait, that's not right.
So,
10 million, I guess.
oh, there you go. That's still quite a bit.
Yeah.
My fucking Bulbasaur blows. Clearly I should have taken Charmander.
Oh, wow. It was actually Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue were the country's, Japan's best-selling games of all time until November 2022.
Huh.
What do you think it was?
November 2020. Is it Breath of the Wild or is
No.
it just going to be...
Slightly unexpected.
Let's go.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. New Horizons?
Yeah.
Right. Crazy. How many copies did New Horizons sell? I'm surprised there were enough people with Switches to outsell Pokemon.
Yeah.
Crazy.
New Horizons sold.
I think they
10.
got admirably close with the cartoon to the game as well.
Yeah.
Like, it fits, it's got all the characters, it's got...
Wow. So, yeah, New Horizons sold 10.45, whereas Red and Green sold 10.23.
Wow.
After Red, Green, and Blue, though, it's Pokemon Gold and Silver. Sold 7 million. Then Super Mario Bros. Sold 6 million. And then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the 5th best-selling game in Japan of all time.
So it's 2 Switch games and a whole bunch of Game Boy games.
And Super Mario Bros.
Oh, and Super... Right.
And then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is 6.
Wow. That's nuts. So it's all Switch and Game Boy and one NES game.
There's one Capcom game on the list of 20, and there's one Square Enix game on the list. Otherwise, it's
FF7?
Nintendo and Pokemon. No, Dragon Quest 9
Oh, yeah.
is Square Enix's game, and Monster Hunter Freedom 3 is Capcom's game.
Weird.
Otherwise, it's all Nintendo and Pokemon.
That's nuts. Pokemon's so big.
Yep.
I mean, even today, like, Pokemon Go is still one of the biggest phone games out there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it just had like
walking
a
ar-
big
It's
event or
definitely the
something.
game I see people playing in public the most.
Right. On bus and such.
Yeah. And, like, all different, like, old people playing it, too. It's weird. Got a Pikachu here. It's very rare to run into Pikachu.
It sold 9.85 million in the US.
Oh.
Still crazy. Worldwide sales reached over 31 million copies sold. That's wild.
That is an insane amount. Ah, Pikachu. Come on. Ah.
Pokemon has been inducted into the World Video Game Hall of Fame.
Yeah, of course. Along with Lara Croft.
There was a wild experiment on Twitch in 2014 called Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like everyone in the chat could tell, could put in commands.
Yeah.
But it was
Did you
just
see that-
because there were so many people happening, it would just be nonsense.
Did you see that Pi Plays Pokemon is going right now?
What's that?
They've assigned basically every digit between 1 and 9 has a button command to it, and they're just running pi to an infinite decimal place.
Oh,
and
wow.
they play Pokemon, and it's level like 83, and it hasn't gotten out of the first town yet.
Oh my god. That's
Because it just keeps
amazing.
fighting things and it can't do anything. It's pretty amazing. But in theory, someday it's gotta finish, because pi is infinite, isn't it?
Yeah.
So someday. Ah, yes, my Nidoran is leveling up. So is my Bulbasaur.
Tajiri said Porygon was made due to people saying he should develop a 3D game instead of a sprite-based game.
I don't... I don't understand why that makes you develop Porygon. That's insane. Porygon is one of the worst Pokemon.
He thought it would be ironic to include a Pokemon called Porygon.
Oh, yeah. He's the digital Pokemon.
Wow. Apparently, Junichi Masuda, who did the music, stated that the source data for the game was almost lost because the computer that stored the data suffered from a crash.
Oh, that would be brutal.
Almost never happened.
You gotta back up your source data, people.
In the Pokemon Origins anime series, Red uses a Charizard, Dodrio, Persian, Scyther, Lapras, and Jolteon during his last fight against Blue. And because those were the same
really liked that
Pokemon,
series.
those were the same Pokemon that Satoshi Tajiri had during his test playthrough.
Oh, that's clever. That's pretty good. I wouldn't have chosen any of those Pokemon as my...
I definitely had Charizard, but yeah, I think that was all. I might have had a Scyther.
No, Scyther's a grass type. He's too weak to everything. I always get a Gyarados as quick as I can.
Oh yeah?
Get a Nidoking and a Nido Queen as quick as I can, and a Beedrill.
All of my choices were based on if I liked the Pokemon or not, like the look of it.
Oh yeah, totally. I love all of those.
I loved what were those ones called? I can't remember. But the final evolution was this like big blue thing with like a big spiral on its face, sort of.
A spiral on its face?
Yeah, it was sort of, it's on its whole body.
Huh. I don't know. Are you describing Omanite and Omastar?
No. Here we go. Poliwhirl.
Oh yeah, Poliwhirl, Poliwag, or Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath.
Poliwhirl, yeah.
Right. I was never big into those guys.
I liked Poliwhirl. I liked Psyduck. Probably, I might have.
I like Psyduck a
I
lot.
had a
I like Drowsy a lot and Hypno.
Oh yeah.
I really like Ghastly. I like Aerodactyl quite a bit. It's a fun one.
Oh yeah.
Of the original 151, there's so many I like. And then after the original 151, there's like none that I like.
Oh, there's a character that says the Pokemon here are so chunky, there should be a pink one with a floral pattern. And apparently that perfectly matches the Pokemon Mana from Pokemon Black and White, released 12 years later.
Mana?
Yeah.
Bad name for a Pokemon. Holy crap! There are so many Pokemon in the grass here. It's fucking insane.
Cubone was originally known as Orphan
That's amazing.
because of his abandonment at birth.
Cubone is another top Pokemon.
Yeah, he's really sweet.
Yeah, he's great.
There are only 37 unique sounds for all 151 Pokemon. but they
Wow.
modify the speed and pitch to make them all different.
Weird. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of tackles before I can kill this guy. Dang. It's always weird to me that Nidoran is the one Pokemon in the first game that has a male and female version. Nothing else does.
Yeah, totally. What the hell?
Like, they become two different Pokemon down the line, but then they should have done that across a couple different Pokemon at
Yeah,
least.
it is weird. Yeah, let's take a look at the instruction book.
Oh, I bet it's a good one.
Oh, yeah. You're an 11-year-old boy. Wow, you're only 11 and you're just like, your mom's like,
Going off on your own.
yeah,
Yeah.
boys have to leave sometime.
Someday. Yeah, the TV told her so.
Yeah, the TV told me you're out of my house. Go to Professor Oak's house and get a pet or something.
Get a pet, run some errands for this old man between some like hours-long errands between cities at 11.
Oh, this has a whole world map in it.
Crazy. I never realized it at the time, but all the cities are named after like precious stones.
Yeah.
That's fun. Alright, I gotta go back and rest.
There's almost like a
I
little
think.
start of a guide in here too.
Oh, that's cool. As the series goes on, they definitely give you the bike very early on in the games later. This one you have to play for hours before you get a bike.
Right.
And you're just so slow.
It's crazy. It goes to Viridian City and then to Viridian Forest and then to Pewter City. Like this guide goes up to the second gym.
Wow. Well, no, Pewter City is the first gym.
Oh yeah, never mind. To the end of the first gym.
Because in Viridian City is the last gym. That's run by Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket.
Right.
Yeah.
For some
and then
reason, I thought it
after
was.
Pewter City, you go to Mount Moon. Mount Moon's crazy because that's where you run into like Chansey and Clefairy for the first time and Jigglypuff.
Yeah. I always liked Jigglypuff's evolution.
Wigglytuff.
Yeah, it always looked really weird.
But then, then in the later games, they added pre-evolutions to them.
Weird.
I didn't care for that.
For some reason I thought Brock was the second gym leader, but he's the first and Misty's the second.
Yeah, it's Brock, then Misty, then Surge.
I don't remember after that.
God, I can't remember. I don't remember any of their names. And then there's the spooky girl who likes plants. Alright, this is where I finally get some leveling up then. Some trainer battles.
When Pokemon start to evolve, you may stop the process.
Yeah.
Press the B button when the screen shows the Pokemon changing forms.
That's key if you want to learn some really powerful moves earlier.
Huh. I don't know if I knew that or not back in the day.
I think it's only useful on a few Pokemon, but then if you also just want to have like a level 99 Pikachu or something.
How in each game there is a Pokemon that only appears once. If you do not capture the Pokemon the first time, you will never have the chance to capture it again.
Isn't that's all the legendary birds and Mew?
Huh.
In this one. The legendary birds were so cool. They were fun to go for.
I must have played it more than once then.
Maybe.
There's no way I caught all the birds and everything on my first try the first time.
But if you just because you could see the birds on the map, they were a character you had to go and interact with.
Right.
So you probably just made a save point before you fought them, and then fought them a million times.
Maybe. Full Pokemon type chart in here.
Oh yeah.
Normal, fire, water, electric, grass, ice, fighting, poison, ground, flying, psychic, bug, rock, ghost, and dragon.
And then in Gold and Silver they added Fairy, I think. That might be the only one they added. Or Fairy, Steel, and Ice. Maybe. No, Ice was already there, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only like 2 of them.
Hmm.
It's like Articuno and Dugong. I love some of the trainers say the dumbest shit in these games. I remember there's the one kid you run into on the way to Mount Moon who says, "I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear." I think that's an all-time great game dialogue line.
Wow, this is cool too. I don't remember these instructions being so awesome.
Huh.
But they've got a list of all 151 Pokemon with pictures, but a bunch of them are blank for you to draw them, I guess.
What?
Yeah, like it shows Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and those all the way up to Blastoise.
Yeah.
And then it goes Caterpie, Metapod, but it doesn't have the 3rd evolution of that.
Oh.
And then it says Wheel,
Butterfree.
Kakuna, but it doesn't have the 3rd, and like
Beedrill. Oh man.
you need to like find them and draw them.
You're missing out. The 3rd level of evolution for Pokemon was always so cool because there were some amazing ones.
Yeah.
Abracadabra and Alakazam.
Oh yeah.
But that was when you had to trade to make them evolve that 3rd level. There was a few like Golem, Graveler, or Geodude, Golem, Graveler, and there's others. I can't remember the other ones now. Huh. And then there's some Pokemon that you receive as gifts that you can only get one. So you'd have to trade to get the other. There's Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. You can only get one.
Crazy.
And same with Omanite and the other fossil Pokemon. I can't remember which one. So yeah, you did kind of have to really like plan it out with a friend if you wanted to get it all.
Totally, yeah. I must have played it more than once to get all 150.
Or maybe you and Alex just worked together.
I don't think so.
Huh.
Like eventually, yeah, but I feel like my first playthrough I wasn't that. I didn't plan it that thoroughly on my first playthrough.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know if I ever got all 151 actually. Wow, he ran out of Pokemon.
Nice.
Almost done these woods. I'm also way strong enough to go fight my rival again if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, nice.
Just murder his Pokemon. I guess it's kind of applicable to this game. Did you see that Nintendo is suing Palworld now?
Yeah, that's right.
Finally is happening, I guess.
I mean, they literally called it Pokemon with guns.
Did they actually say that in the marketing?
In the marketing, yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. They don't say it in the game, I'm sure. But...
Right. That's not. But it also just came out on PlayStation, so that'll pay for the lawsuit probably.
Yeah. Unless they, are ordered to cease and desist.
That would be crazy. I wonder. It does look very similar in art style and everything.
There's a couple that are like very, very close. A couple
like that yellow one who you see in everything that looks like an Electabuzz.
Yeah. There's even closer than those.
Oh, jeez.
Bug catcher.
Got a level 9 Weedle. I didn't get poisoned. I was kind of hoping I'd get poisoned here, because this game did the one thing I'd never seen in another game before, where when you're poisoned and you walk around, the screen like flickers all the time to show you that you're dying.
Right.
But I guess Earthbound has that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The battle in this game is very similar to Earthbound, really. And Dragon Quest. Like, it's that. Oh, have you noticed the bushes? Yeah, I can cut them. Oh, he's gonna be my first Spearow?
The Pokemon franchise overall has sold over 300 million copies.
Fucking bananas. How many movies are there? There's probably like a dozen movies as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine how much money the franchise has raked in over the years. Like,
probably $1 trillion.
Probably.
Yeah. It probably Pokemon as a brand probably has a bigger gross than some countries' GDPs.
For sure. It's, yeah, what was it that we were looking at that one time? It is like the single biggest IP of all time.
Right. Yeah. And that's not even a little bit surprising, really.
Yeah.
Like, I guess Disney would be the one I would think would be close, but Disney is such a spread out IP.
Yeah.
Whereas Pokemon is very focused. And... Alright. I've done a bad job training my Pokemon, but let's see how the first gym goes.
Mickey Mouse is 4th highest grossing IP. That's your Pokemon, then Hello Kitty.
Oh, wow.
Then, shockingly, Winnie the Pooh.
That's really weird. Where is Winnie the Pooh popular?
I don't know.
Huh.
That's a good question, because it didn't seem huge in Japan.
No, and it's not huge here.
Yeah.
Is he like #1 in India or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Star Wars is 5th.
Sure.
Pan Man is 6th.
What's that?
I don't know. Apparently the 6th biggest IP of all time. Oh, this says how much money they raked in, and it says Pokemon raked in 92.121 billion.
Wow. So we're not even at 10% of $1 trillion yet.
Yes. Yeah, that was.
Right.
Then Disney Princess is 7. Mario's 8.
Why is Disney Princess separate from Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse is
That's
literally
probably
just
together.
the Mickey Mouse IP.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Where's Snoopy in there?
I don't think he's on this list.
Too bad.
I feel like he's only big in Japan.
Yeah, I guess. And he's a little bit big here. Like,
Yeah.
everyone here recognizes Snoopy.
Yeah, for sure. Mario's 8. Shonen Jump is 9. Harry Potter's 10. Marvel Cinematic
Shonen
Universe.
Jump. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird because it feels like they have individual IPs.
Shonen Jump is like Naruto and Dragon Ball and like a million things.
Exactly. Like, why wouldn't... Yeah, like Disney should be an IP then.
Totally.
Disney for sure, I feel like, would be #1 if they combined everything.
But then what if... Well, I guess Nintendo and Pokemon are separate.
Yeah, like Mario's number 8 or whatever.
Right.
But like Star Wars is on the... It's like Mickey Mouse and Star Wars are right next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like, those two alone would top Pokemon.
Would they if you add them together, they're higher?
Yeah. Mickey Mouse is
Right.
70 billion and Star Wars is 65 billion.
Right.
And then
Crazy.
Disney Princess, and then Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Spider-Man is on this list, and Cars and Toy Story.
Marvel and Spider-Man should be together at very least.
I don't know what it exactly means. Like, Marvel Cinematic Universe is
Right, not including comics and games, I guess.
Right. But then Spider-Man says comic book.
Huh.
So I'm not sure what that means.
It seems to all be a little ambiguous. Yeah.
Gundam, Batman, Dragon Ball.
Gundam.
And like, why is Dragon Ball separate from Shonen Jump?
Totally.
And Barbie, Fist of the North Star.
I'm surprised Barbie's that low, actually.
24 billion.
Measly.
Cars is 21 billion somehow.
Huh.
Toy
Alright.
Story.
I'm gonna absolutely get annihilated by Brock here. He believes in rock hard defense. My Pokemon are way under-leveled for this. I like that Brock doesn't wear a shirt.
Yeah, and it's cool.
Pretty cool.
Arm crossing pose.
Usually, if you start as you start with a Squirtle, this fight is like you can't lose it. It's so easy.
Huh.
Because water is. Yeah, I just don't have anything that'll hurt these assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very effective.
And this is gonna do, pretty good damage.
Wikipedia has slightly different numbers here. Like Hello Kitty's way lower on the Wikipedia's list.
Right.
And Call of Duty's on the list with $31 billion.
That makes sense. Alright.
Anpan Man is still 5th though, or 6th.
What is that?
A Japanese children's superhero picture book series.
Do you see a picture of him? Does he look like someone we've seen before?
Nope.
Huh. That's crazy.
Oh, he's got an Anpan for a head, which is a red bean paste-filled pastry.
Wait, he's themed after a baked good?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you know how he came to have that pastry?
Oh.
It's really tragic.
Huh.
During the Second World War, the creator faced starvation countless times, which made him dream about eating an Anpan.
Oh, wow. That's sad.
Yeah.
Huh. Crazy.
Anyway, that's probably enough Pokemon.
That's probably enough Pokemon. I was just gonna go kill Gary, but
Gary.
it'll take me a while to get there, so there's no need. I'm too weak for the first boss, but I'm very far away from the easier stuff.
Right.
Crazy. Alright, well, shall we take a quick break and get set up on our next game?
Yes, we'll play Command and Conquer super quick here, and
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
It's Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer. Start a new game. I don't remember.
Now selected.
Where do we go? Oh, it seems to have chosen for us.
Ready and waiting.
It's been so long since I played this. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
It's like bad StarCraft.
Yeah.
Roger.
I do love these Command and Conquer games, though, because if you run into infantry and you have vehicles in your party, you can just drive over them, I believe.
You got it. Right away, sir.
It's not working, but I gunned that. Maybe it has to be a tank.
Came out September 26, 1995 for DOS. Developed and published by Westwood Studios.
Affirmative.
Definitely one of the most famous real-time strategy video games of all time.
Totally. Because it was before, like, Warcraft 2 was around. It was, like...
Acknowledge.
It was the first, like, accessible feeling one to play.
Yeah.
Moving out.
Looks like they had made
Moving out.
yeah, they had made the strategy game Dune 2,
Oh, yeah.
which was another one of those early strategy games that people seem to love.
Acknowledge. Moving out.
It was inspired by events of the area, particularly the Gulf War.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
The game contains live-action full-motion video cutscenes, which star Westwood employees and one single professional actor,
Oh, that's amazing.
Joseph D. Kukan,
I'm
who
not sure who
plays
that is.
he
That's
plays
the guy
Kane.
who plays Kane,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Moving out.
I love, as they go further with this series, when Red Alert comes, they really lean into the hammy bad acting.
Totally.
Acknowledge.
And then Red Alert 2 comes out where they get Ric Flair to play the like lead of the American Army, and
Oh.
it's insane.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It's so bad.
Moving out.
I don't know if we're gonna get the live action cutscenes in this version of it.
Yeah, they probably would have played already, eh?
Moving out.
Yeah.
Acknowledge.
I don't know how to give myself a map. Maybe I can't have a map on this level.
The drag selecting and context-sensitive clicking were inspired by Apple's way of navigating on a desktop.
That's cool.
Awaiting order.
Originally, it took place in a high fantasy world before being redesigned.
Wow.
You got it.
It was like Lord of the Rings War.
Yeah, like Warcraft.
Oh, yeah, right. Like Warcraft.
The setting was further influenced by their belief that the future wars, or one of the producers'
Right
belief,
away, sir.
that the future wars would not be nation to nation, but rather be fought between Western society and a kind of anarchistic terror organization.
Oh boy, were they ever right on it. I hear I'm the terror organization. I'm just killing civilians.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Roger.
I can't do anything to the church, unfortunately.
Affirmative. You got it. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Moving out.
Oh, I don't know what my objective is in this mission.
Roger.
Mission.
Oh, I did it. It was kill all the civilians. 46% leadership. That's pretty good. Oh, is this a cutscene? It's not a cutscene.
Oh shit. They're losing ground.
Losing ground to the good guys. We better take it back. We're going to Egypt. Government corruptibility, 18%.
hard math.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
New construction options.
Oh, right. Gosh, you're so zoomed in this game.
Yeah,
Building.
there's so much darkness around you.
Reporting.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Ended up at a
New
94 out of
construction
100 on
options.
PC on Metacritic.
Building.
That's pretty good.
It's huge. And he's also a commercial hit.
Construction complete.
By December 1990, or by April 1996, Command and Conquer had sold 500,000 copies worldwide.
Wow.
Unit ready.
Unit report. Moving out. Moving out.
So it's a pretty big hit for its time, for sure.
Particularly popular in France and Germany.
Oh, they love their war games.
Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Right
And
away,
it
sir.
spawned a whole franchise. The franchise has sold 30 million copies in total.
New construction options.
It's also been cited as a large influence on the real-time strategy genre overall.
Building. Construction complete.
Huh.
Unit ready.
Unit report. Affirmative.
Building.
I don't remember what good engineers are. Let's build
Unit
one.
ready. Building.
Got a Siberian silo.
To mark the 12th anniversary of the franchise, EA released the game for free in 2007. I don't know
Unit
what that
ready.
means.
Crazy. I
It's
love it when companies do that.
won numerous awards and has been cited as one of the greatest games ever made,
Building. Unit.
Affirmative.
and the title that defined and popularized the real-time strategy genre.
Unit lost. Building.
It's quite influential. We're playing two very influential games today.
Absolutely. Oh no! These guys have massacred my poor boys.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Oh, the thing that it always comes back to with these games is I really don't like playing RTSs.
No, I'm not a big fan either.
I feel like I'm constantly behind the 8-ball, and
Reporting.
Wow.
Affirmative.
They got criticism for a billboard advertising campaign.
You got it. Yes, sir.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
That says previous high scores. And
oh my god, for like Hitler and Stalin.
yes, above famous dictators. Like Stalin's on the poster, Hitler's on the
Oh,
poster.
that's fucking
Moving
awful.
out. Affirmative. Moving
There's
out.
16 dictators.
Unable
On
to
the
complete.
poster.
Crap.
Building in progress. Unit ready.
That's
Unit
wild.
lost. Unit lost. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. You got it.
I wish there was a way to keep track of my guys.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
People who did the screams did a good job.
Yeah, yeah, good video game streaming.
Unit lost.
Roger. Moving out.
Unit
Let's take a look
lost.
at the
Building.
instruction
Unit
manual.
lost. Unit lost.
Written in character from a dictator's perspective, no doubt.
Our base.
Reporting.
I'm gonna lose the second mission because I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Wow, yeah, you can
Unit
learn all
ready.
about
Building.
the Brotherhood of Nod and their
Unit ready.
ideologies,
Building.
military strength, economic strength, political strength.
Building.
You got it.
I'm assuming their ideologies are bad.
Unit ready.
Right away, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh right, I have an engineer, and engineers you can like if I can escort them into the enemy base, I can just go into one of their buildings and it becomes mine.
Building.
Oh wow.
Like it's a cool maneuver.
That is
Unable to
cool.
comply. Unable to
Risky.
comply. Building in progress.
And they can't
Unit
shoot, yeah,
ready.
so it's...
Building. Unit lost. Unit ready.
That's not gonna
Building.
work. I'm not gonna be able to
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit.
Yeah,
lost.
capturing enemy buildings. As the game advances, a special
Unit
infantry unit,
ready.
the engineer, will become available.
Unit lost. Unit
They're
ready.
unarmed, but they allow you to capture
Building.
enemy buildings.
A neat thing.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
I've just never been able to get good enough at
Unit
this
ready.
game. I remember playing this game, and the only way I could win was making armies of like
Building.
1,000
Unable
guys.
to comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
There was a multiplayer mode as well. You play over
Building.
the internet.
Unit ready.
Pretty cool.
Unit lost. Building. Unit lost. Unit
So, like, they're just
lost.
better
Unable to
positioned
comply.
than I am, so they're
Building.
mowing me
Building.
down. And I just don't know how to
Ready.
tactic better.
Building.
This is
Unit
great.
ready. Building. Unit
Um,
lost. Unit
You need to decide whether you or your opponent will initiate the telephone call required to play the modem game.
Unit ready.
Oh, that is important.
Got it. Affirmative. Roger. Roger. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out.
Unit lost.
I don't know how to make my engineer do his thing. I got my engineer up to their base and I couldn't do it.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
damn.
Building.
Damn, indeed.
Let me see if it says in here.
Unit ready.
I might
Building.
just have gone to the wrong building or something. I don't know.
Unit
I'm also
ready.
almost completely mined myself out at this point.
Do this.
I'm just. I just
Left
don't
click
think
the
I'm-
engineer and place the cursor over an enemy building. Some buildings cannot be captured.
Oh, I must have just chosen the wrong
If it
building.
is one you can take, you will see an enter cursor. Left click if you want the engineer to try and capture the building.
Too bad. I must have fucked up.
Affirmative. You got it. Affirmative. Affirmative. Roger.
Oh, here we go. Here's the
Building.
units.
Unit ready. Building.
These are GDI though. What?
Unit ready. Building.
Huh.
There's a great picture of a guy with
Ready.
a gun and grenades, and it's got to be just a
Building.
Westwood employee.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
Wow, these are huge instructions.
Building.
Here we go. Nod units. Minigun infantry, rocket soldier, flamethrower infantry, engineer, chem warrior, commando, recon bike, nod buggy.
Oh, cool.
There's tons. Helicopters, hovercrafts, planes.
I think I win.
Unit lost.
You got it. Roger.
I think I've killed most of their guys.
Right away, sir. Moving out.
Which is good, because I've completely run out of money.
Moving out. Moving out.
Oh wait, no, my thing is bringing me back some money. It brings back... How much do I get?
If you have troubles in the missions, you can log into the Westwood chat server. It comes with Command and Conquer.
Unit
Cool.
There's a Command and Conquer chat room that is filled with people who have played it and can give hints as to the way they solve the missions.
I solved it by killing more enemies than they killed me. What? That's not it?
Someone's like a little guide here too.
Roger. Affirmative.
Of the
I
first
thought
two
I beat
missions.
the level, but I didn't.
Crazy.
Affirmative.
building. Unable to comply. Build.
Ready and waiting.
Maybe I have to kill their truck.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Die, truck.
You don't win until every last citizen is dead. Wow. I corrupted the hell out of that Egyptian government.
Took advantage of that 18%.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Killed 22 more guys than they killed of me. Wow.
Yeah.
That's Command and Conquer. I don't think I'm going to get anything more from it by playing more of it.
Yeah. No, that was good.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, we learned a lot. Those were actually two
Absolutely.
really interesting and influential games.
I would like to come back and play Red Alert on stream someday, because it's wacky in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Like attack bears, and the Statue of Liberty is a giant Tesla coil.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool shit.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break.
Yep.
And we'll come back with Indie Game UFO 50.
Oh,
It's
who
50
knows what
games
game
in
we're gonna
there.
play.
Yeah, and we don't even know. We don't know what they are.
Nope.
So come find out with us after
Yes, so
these
come all ye faithful.
messages. Come all ye UFO faithful.
この面白さったらもう目が離せやしない。カットリアクションゲームソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグメガドライブから